Seventh race on the agenda is the Poinsettia Stakes, a Group 3 event. It's over 1,200 metres and it's at 25 past 3. We have got a package for you, Favorita, and an interview with Glenn Kotson. But before we do that, Graham, you made the in full flight handicap a listed event on the program, probably the most difficult race on the card. I think the Poinsettia Stakes is probably the second most difficult. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. It's a tough race, but I'm narrowing it down to 5 horses, and I'm not guaranteed to get through. So I'm going field in the first leg by 2 horses, by 2 horses, by 5 horses, and then a couple. So I'm going to be taking quite a low percentage, obviously, from an economics perspective. But I've narrowed this down to Sing for Rafa, Keep the Lights On, Zimbabwe, then number 9 Favorita, and 11 Roll in the Hay. But that's not to say that there can't be an upset from the likes of Love Bomb and Point of Sale and All of Me and a few others. So, but Sing for Rafa, clearly the one to beat. She's chucked in on ratings. She's handicapped to win this by 3 or 4 lengths. And if she reproduces the run on this track and trip that she did a year back when running Celtic Sea to a short head over the 1,200 metres at Hollywood Bet Scottsville, she'll win this. She's drawn in gate 1. She's, as I said, handicapped to win it by a mile. But her recent form hardly inspires any confidence. So, we obviously have to include Sing for Rafa, but you can't label her.
You mentioned Love Bomb number 4. I bumped into Frank Robinson at Summerfeld during the week. He said since they've put blinkers on her work's been very good. She's got ability, and if she had to bounce back to very best, I don't think too many would be shocked. But there's a package. You heard Graham talk about number 9 Favorita for Justin Snaith, Varsfontein Stud and Grant van Niekerk. Let's take a look at this filly beating Phil's Dancer on the 3rd of April, and we're going to hear what Glenn Kotson had to say.
An elusive trader. They're inside the final 300. Phil's Dancer still the one to catch. Skidoo in the centre. Winter Flight along the inside, and World's Oysters trying to get through. It's Winter Flight along the inside, joins Skidoo. Phil's Dancer along the inside, and Favorita's between runners is finishing strongly. Winter Flight's in front, Skidoo. Down towards the inside, Favorita, an open call, Skidoo. Here comes the line, Favorita flying. Favorita may have got there. Phil's Dancer, Skidoo, all involved in a photo for amount of money. It's tight on top, though.
Look, Point of Sale lost some out, even though we asked them to declare a non-runner. We got the photographs with the hood on and her head down and the pens open, but they still somehow managed to keep a runner, which is quite unfair for the punters, I think. But anyway, apparently it never cost her a race, but she didn't win. So we really fancied her that day. So she's in a good place in herself. She's a filly that really doesn't have a distance. So we're going back to the 1,200 again. She's well weighted. I think she's got a chance at the weights. And given a chance, she'll be running on strongly. She needs a lot of luck here. She's a bit difficult in the pens. But no hood. She's not going to be jumping out of hood, so we won't make that excuse this time.
No hood at all for no hood at all for Point of Sale. Having a long chat to Glenn after that, it's everyone's got an opinion and everyone's entitled to their opinion. But Point of Sale's got to have a chance. We've dissected the field or the short list. It's a tough race, but the way that Favorita accelerated to get up and win was impressive.
Look, she was very impressive as a 2-year-old. She's now won 2 of the last 3 as a 3-year-old. She's heading in the right direction. The Justin Snaith combination with Grant van Niekerk is turning out to be a potent one. But of course, Richard Fourie rides a stable companion number 2, Keep the Lights On. So I think Justin will fancy both these fillies here to run well. Last time out, Keep the Lights On ran 3rd behind Princess Colour in the Mzimkhulu Stakes. So Keep the Lights On has to be alive. Sing for Rafa has to be alive. Zimbabwe, interesting runner, tried the mile last time out in the Empress Club Stakes behind Summer Pudding, back over 1,200 metres. Sean Terry's in town. He's not had the greatest run in recent meetings, but Hollywood Bet Scottsville has always been a very happy hunting ground for Sean Terry. So don't ignore his runners. They're going to be right there and make their presence felt. Then Favorita and even Roll in the Hay, I give a chance. It is a tough race. You opened up the discussion by saying maybe not as tough as the in full flight handicap, but a tough race nonetheless. An upset cannot be ruled out, but I'm going with numbers 1, 2, 3, 9 and 11 as my short list from a pick 6 perspective.
Okay, that's race 7, the last of the features, moving along swiftly to the 8th.